trying to redeem themselves in the eyes of Roman Reigns.
You're absolutely right about that, but it all begins tonight. Roman will certainly not be happy if the Bloodline fails to emerge victorious tonight on Raw. Look at Escobar pushing the pace. Santos back and forth.
Man, is he quick, Santos Escobar.
Solo sent to the outside. And Jimmy Uso thwarts all the momentum Escobar had built to that point. Oh, jumping knee rocks Jimmy Uso.
Santos Escobar now at pace, gathering momentum. Read by Jimmy Uso. Oh!
Kick rocks Uso. Santos making the climb from the top.
Crossbody to Jimmy Uso, grabs the leg for the victory for the LWO. And Jimmy Uso kicking out.
Look out, Cruz del Toro.
Del Toro now has ideas from the top rope. Jimmy Uso lying lifeless.
Phoenix splash.
Goes in for the cover and the win. Can he get it?
And main event, Jey Uso keeps this one alive.
Santos Escobar to the outside now, just pummeling, raining down blows on Jey Uso, who turns it around.
Joaquin Wilde now pulls Jey to the outside. Oh my God! Samoan spike out of mid-air.
Are you kidding me?
Buenas noches, Del Toro. One and done. The insurance for the Bloodline. The team of Solo Sikoa and the Usos.
The longest reigning tag champs had one bad night. One bad night. WrestleMania 39. We lost the tag titles. One bad night. We let down the Bloodline. We let down the Tribal Chief, but guess what? This week on Friday, it's not gonna be a bad day for the Bloodline. No, this week, this Friday, we become 9-time tag team champions. This week, this Friday, we dedicate this win. We dedicate this W. We dedicate this victory to your Tribal Chief, Roman Reigns.
Break the laws. This is the moment we change it all. Break the rules, break the laws. This is the moment we change it all.